at it again. Today we're gonna react to 6 Africans versus 1 African American. I feel like this is gonna be like pretty damn easy for the fact of like there's dialects or accents, and then I feel like because not everybody, but I feel like over there, because I've talked to some women, some African women. Anyways, um, I don't know. So dress wise, I don't think you could tell because they be dressing like us sometimes. Most of the time, they be wearing like football shit and stuff. I mean, not all the time. I'm not trying to like act like I know how people in Africa is, but when I be seeing pictures of friends, shit that I know from over there, you know, uh, that be kind of like the drip, and then some people dress nicer, formal stuff. So let's just get right into it. I talked long enough, I'll put the link in the description after this, if you have any comments, if you like my haircut, you know, think I'm ugly, you want to date me, put it in the freaking, put it in the comments. I'm feeling confident today. Like, nothing can ruin my day today. Anyways, let's get into this.
I'm African.
I'm African.
I'm African.
I'm African.
I'm African.
I am African.
See, now, already like 3 of them already had an accent or a dialect, whatever you want to put it. But, yeah. Listen. SpongeBob. This is going to be interesting.
What's up, guys?
What's everyone's name? Where are you from?
I'll start. I'm Sadiq from Ghana. Born and raised, yeah.
Okay, off the gate. Hold on.
2013.
Let me get a good picture of all of them.
My 10-year anniversary. So I've been here for 10 years.
Hi, everyone. My name.
So, I know I'm pausing too much, whatever. But in this one, I'm gonna go with. Wait, there's one. Okay. Oh, so I got this totally wrong. We're not looking for Africans. We're looking for an African American. Either way it goes, this is gonna be easy because it's dialect, and you can usually tell if somebody's from America. Like, I feel like American accents are just like known, no matter what race you are from America. But hey, let's just go, because now I'm even more confused because I thought it was 6 African Americans versus. I thought in my mind. I don't know. Anyways,
Miss Deborah. I was born in Lagos, Nigeria.
Lagos. Okay.
Yeah.
She never said when she came to the US, and I just felt
Yeah.
like she's been here her whole life.
My name is Blessing. I was born in Port Harcourt, and
I believe him.
moved to America, I think I was like 5. I've lived in Los Angeles ever since.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Inda. My dad is from Central African Republic. I was born and raised there.
Actually, this actually can be harder than it actually is, because wait, what makes it? I'm probably gonna have to cut a lot of this out because I'm confusing myself. But so you're American if you're born over here, right? So why am I so confused? Like, I feel like
So my
all of
mom
them
is from
can
Ivory
just
Coast,
fake
so
the damn.
It's like I was raised in both places, and
Because if they're Americans, then obviously their parents maybe were originally from Africa, or were born there. So it's like they could still have the accent because of their family, but it's it's only a minute. I am so sorry. Let's get
I
into it.
moved to the United States when I was 8 years old.
She said she was born and raised in 2 countries. I feel like if you're the fake, that's a good strategy to use. It's gonna be harder to quiz someone from 2 countries. What place did you live?
But you can't be born in 2 countries. That don't even make any sense. You can't be born in 2 places. So you was born in one place. You maybe lived in 2 places, but you were not born in two places, if that's what they're trying to say,
Like better.
or what she's
I
trying to
like
say.
Ivory Coast. No shade to my dad. It's just that like the vibes are more beaches.
West
my
Africa.
family, yeah, West,
West Africa, stand up,
for
West
real,
Africa,
yeah.
stand up.
My name's
They all got
Elizabeth.
nice,
I
you know,
was born and
smiles.
raised in
I'm part of that
Abeokuta,
gang
Ogun
too.
State, Nigeria.
Part of that gang too.
Hi everyone, my name is Sheila. I'm Kenyan, born and raised
See,
in
now I
Nairobi,
believe
Kenya.
her.
I moved here last year.
I would be
Hi guys,
like,
my name is Sam, but I go by the name Big Sam because we do
I
it
thought he
big.
said Dick Sam.
We do it big over here, okay? Yeah.
Big Sam.
I was born in Zambia, born and raised in Zambia. Then I came here like 4 or 5 years ago. So trying to get.
You know, speaking of this, I need to really find out my background, because I really don't, and that's kind of sad for a lot of Americans. I'm not even gonna say African Americans, because it's like, if you don't even know where the fuck you're from, you really can't even call yourself African American, can you? I mean, you technically can, but it would just look stupid and sound stupid, because if someone asks you, oh, okay, what country are you from, and then you don't know, then you look stupid. But yeah, I'm in that category, because I haven't really done any, that ancestry crap, because first of all, I'm afraid of giving them my DNA. That's just weird to me, but I guess there's no other way, so I don't know. I guess I'm never finding out.
Used to things still. But yeah, that's that.
I already forgot everyone's name, but
And one of the blue is fine, though. I mean, they're all beautiful, but
The accent and speaking Yoruba, maybe she was overcompensating.
wait a minute. So she's trying to
she was
talk
just
about her
too
accent,
quiet.
but she's speaking complete English. If she's really
Just
from
the way that I
Africa,
sound, I think my accent is more towards.
this is the thing, though. I've talked to a couple of females from over there that were legitly in there, Ghana. And I'm not doing this to brag. I'm just saying, in my life, And I spoke to someone from Ghana. Anyways, the point is, every person I've talked to from a country over there, they've always had an accent. This woman has an Americanized accent, so I don't believe she's African.
It's like an American sounding accent.
Because, I mean,
I have a question. When we're
even the ones that kind of have like a British dialect, they still have like an African dialect as well, if that makes sense, mixed with their British. So it's like, I mean, even I don't know, some Americanized Africans, I would feel like if they grew up around their traditional family, they would still have a little bit of a dialect or accent. So she's got to be the African American.
Yeah, we have to speak like Americans sometimes and like Africans sometimes.
yep.
So what's like your American accent and what's your African accent?
So my African accent comes more when I'm speaking to family and other
Me
people
too.
from Africa. Like
Yes.
right now, I feel like I'm speaking to Africans, so
Yes.
it's coming out.
Yeah.
But I'm also into acting, and I work with a lot of white people, so sometimes I have to switch it up.
So you
I was just like, he's an actor. He could be acting. He could be lying. These actors, they know how to play
He
it
did
off.
say he's
Every
an
time
actor.
I try to like do American accent, I can start like, I'll be like, oh, yeah. And then before I know it, I will start speaking.
That's so funny though, because I don't even be thinking of it like that. And it's just crazy around the world, like how people hear what you're so used to, It's just an interesting fact.
Rubbish, okay?
Right.
And that African accent will always come out. Is it I'll yell sometime accidentally? I'll just be like.
For me, it's only when I'm frustrated.
For me, it's like with my family for sure. Like right now, I'm talking, but like I speak French, so it's not je parle français, so I'm not gonna like talk like.
Oh,
Like, it's not like the Nigerian accent, this English in there. It's more like a French accent.
And I don't know if this is true, but in my experience, I feel like they are naturally or easier to be knowing 2 to 3 languages compared to an American, Because usually, it's only the Americans with, bilingual jobs or corporate jobs that pay attention to that stuff. But over there, it seems like a good bit of them. I mean, depending on where you are, I guess. You know, they may know 2, 3 languages, and that shit is kind of crazy. That should just be taught everywhere. I don't know how people feel about that. Y'all should let me know in the comments. But how do you feel about, you know, because when I have kids one day, I want them to be able to be bilingual. You know, at least 2 languages. I say that me knowing mainly only one, but I've studied Japanese. I'm kind of studying Japanese a little bit and Spanish, but yeah, man, I think that would be a great thing for people to start. I mean, and there are people that do it that can afford it, but there are cheaper ways to teach your kids. But anyways, talking too much.
And you can kind of hear it when I talk, but you it's back there. You know what I mean?
Even though she was French speaking, that would have been a bit more obvious, but I could only hear America in her accent.
Also, I agree
Really?
with what you said.
Now, I don't know, cause I feel like they would know, somebody that truly speaks their tongue, their dialect or whatever, compared to someone who doesn't. But I don't know, cause I don't hear no American in her voice really. So
With frustration, when you're in emotional situations, you don't really think before you talk. You just speak.
What about you, Sam?
So basically, mine, I could never fake an
never
American
change.
accent to save my life. Even when I think I'm trying to fake it, it just never works out. Because my friends are like, so what do you think you did there?
But you're also not from West Africa. I feel like
No.
West Africa,
What
like
part
our
of
English
Africa?
is
Yeah,
a
what part
bit
of Africa are
better.
you?
I'm from Zambia.
Zambia.
So
Zambia is
I
like
feel like
south.
Is that central?
Southern, yes. So I have like the typical African accent, like the Wakanda accent. Yeah, because
is that
like,
what they
now
say?
I've accepted
I would have
it. It is
never
what it
said.
is.
That's some
Let's
racist ass
you know,
shit.
call it what it is.
I
Yeah.
think me too, because I'm Kenyan.
Bambe,
You know the accent they make
Bambe,
Black Americans speak when they're trying to react.
Bambe.
You're Nigerian,
That's my
right?
shit, though.
Besides state and capital.
You said what?
State and capital.
All of the states and capital.
Just try. Just try.
He
Just
said
try.
the other
States
states.
and capital.
I ain't gonna lie, though. I wish I kind of did. I feel like I'd be getting like smackaroonies. That was probably geeky, but for real, I feel like, cause coming from a native African woman, I think their accents are sexy as hell. But
Because I grew up in America, I
To
can't even do
each
that for
their
the 50
own.
states.
That's a good point.
What's like an
But in general.
expression in your country that people say like as a like whenever they're like let's say
Shocked?
they're shocked.
Hey!
Like, more like hi.
How about you?
Yeah!
There's something I do want to say though before the time run out, and I'm
they
I'm
having
so
a good
sorry,
time. They
Blessing, I'm
gotta
not
be the
coming
one
for you.
chick.
Come for me.
And I genuinely feel like
Unless-
if you're a Nigerian, there's no way you cannot recite the state and capital. If you grew up in Nigeria, like they
I said I
beat
lived
us
in
to
Nigeria for
recite
5
it.
years, and then I came to the States. I didn't
So
even,
you were
Nigeria for
5
five
years
years, so you didn't
old
go
when
I
you
didn't even
moved.
go to, yeah, I didn't even start
Do you mind
school
if I ask-
in Nigeria. Like I
There's
I
no
didn't
way
start
you have
school
not
to
started
America.
school and you're 5 years old.
Yeah,
What's-
we moved.
But
exactly
he might
at
not
5.
remember.
My dad was a lecturer, and we moved to Los Angeles.
How are you Nigerian and you cannot
She
do
don't believe him.
Abia, Umaya, Adamawa, Yola? Because they literally beat us to learn that.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
like
giving.
Nigerians, when you were 5, do you remember who the president was? When you were young?
When I was 5, I think it was Obasanjo.
No, she's wrong, actually.
Obasanjo.
Oh no, it's
Wrong or
not.
right?
No, she's right. 99,
Okay, so-
99 to 2007.
All right, guys, you all requested this video. Don't forget to like this video so you can get more episodes.
Like
and
this
leave your
video.
comment down below
Yes,
and make sure
ma'am.
you subscribe to
Yes, mom.
Like her outfit, just I just thought she was
I wonder why they saying her though, for real though. Because honestly, I would have thought any of
because
these
his attitude is
individuals
aura, his energy
would have
was
been
giving
originally
Nigerian.
from there,
Sam,
from
when
their
I see him
accent, but
with the tennis, everything. No way,
that's
with that
why
hair.
I'm not
No way, you're
on
not
the
African,
show.
bro. Okay.
I keep looking here,
It is a tie
but I should be looking there.
between Blessing and Inda. Each of you are going to get 40 seconds to state your case.
So I didn't want to say this because it's just so personal to me. I was debating talking about it on camera.
Actually,
Coming
okay,
to the
never
UN,
mind,
and I
never
just-
mind, never mind. I can see why she would say she doesn't really. Okay, at first I didn't really hear it, but now I can hear her. She sounds more. She just sounds like a classy black woman, really.
Like there was a war in my country,
Which
like
one? Sorry.
in Central African Republic,
okay.
Bangui. It's still going on now, and we had to leave because
Look at her. I cannot. She's like, bitch, please. Like, are you about to start crying right now? That is hilarious.
I had family members that, like, you know, just we lost them through the war, and
Why does she? Please tell me that is her like natural face, like just her resting face, because it's hilarious. I'd be like smirking, because it looks like she's like, really, bitch. Like, let me know if you see it. If I might be tripping,
so
I don't
we had
know.
to find refugee or asylum in the United States. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
Are you okay, Inda?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Before I begin,
I
just
mean,
wanna
people
say,
really do
sorry.
go through that, so it's not hard to believe. But it was hard not to try not to laugh on that one because of that. She's literally like, no, hold on. How would I do this if I'm trying to tell someone or give someone like, I don't believe you type shit? She's like, or something. I don't know. That it's just that's fucking funny. That is hilarious.
About all that, my parents do a lot of work in Central Africa Republic. They do missions, so very aware of the situation and sorry to hear about that. But to you specifically, person
Nah,
who
for
brought me
real,
to
though.
enter Lagos, I shouldn't be expected to be at Lagos.
Glad people
I've
can make
heard
it to places
So yeah, like I
to
said,
be
I
safer.
came at the age of
Shit.
5. My dad is a
I couldn't
lecturer,
imagine. I've
so you
lived
got
in America all my life, and luckily, I've only had American problems. I couldn't imagine having that overseas war type of crap. Like, God look over them. God look over those people. That shit would get me. I kind of, cause like that's scary. Can you like think of that shit? Being like overseas and not having like a strong, or is it the government? I don't fucking know. Government and like military and shit. To where you just, I don't know. And then you got to be in a refugee, you know, it's just crazy.
opportunity to come to the United
So
States
I
and teach.
salute
So
to
yeah,
those
all my
people.
upbringing is American. I am
real,
super
for real.
American, but deep down I'm a Niger boy at heart.
For real. For real.
Yeah, that's it. I'm a Niger boy at heart. You know, I even got my blood, you can see it. But obviously, it's a very hard position to be in because
So this is the thing though. Because they're all, I mean, they may be from closer and it may not actually matter. Maybe it is dialects with them, but if they call where they're from like countries, right? I don't think they call them states. Then do they understand each other is where I'm trying to get at. That's all I want to know. Because I know
everybody is
like
African already,
there's
so
different
yeah.
like languages in
Inda
Africa.
told a very personal story.
His name is
So
Blessing.
very hard.
Inda told a very personal
hard.
story, and it would be a bit
That's bold too.
insensitive to bring something that has
Because what if we became total opposite? That would just be hilarious.
happened to lots of
And that's God being joke. Actually, not even gonna put that joke on God because that's a crazy one.
people and use it as your own story.
It's something very sensitive to, you know, call out. Didn't think what she was talking about was a lie, but I just thought she didn't really go through that. And she began to cry, but I didn't see a single tear.
I had a genuine reaction like, oh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry to hear
God.
because I know a lot of work goes
He
into
said,
it.
But I
I
just thought
just
she
noticed
didn't
what he
really
said.
go through that. And she began to cry, but I didn't see a single tear.
I had a genuine reaction like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that because I know a lot of work goes on
I mean,
in
I
Africa.
don't know,
But
is
at the
that-
same time,
I don't
it
wanna
was
talk too much
Inda
about that.
versus Blessing.
I
If
wouldn't
it was maybe
necessarily
Inda
say
versus
someone's
Sam,
faking
of course, you know
just
what I
because
would
they
think.
don't let down a real tear. Unless it has something to do with stealing.
cried for
Then I
you.
just don't give a fuck what anybody says.
I honestly was kind of shocked because that would be really like sick.
Yeah, she
of
doesn't
an
even have an
individual
accent
to
either.
Just make that up, but I'm glad I got to speak about it and.
But I
hopefully
would
it brings
believe her though.
attention to
She
the
looks
issues
like
that are
she
going
has
on.
like African
Everyone
parents.
feels
Like I would
confident
believe
that
her.
You already caught the mole. You can end the game now. Please raise your hand if you want to continue playing.
I think that might be just her resting face.
All right.
Okay,
just
I'm
feel
gonna go, Sam.
But that was
I'm coming
freaking
for you.
funny.
Do
That
not
was
go.
funny.
Just with the
See,
intention.
first of all, the energy
No,
was
I feel
just
like
giving.
no,
Oh my God!
No.
Don't catch me. First of all, second of all, wait, calm down, bro. See, I noticed something about African men when they move here. Their fashion sense will be different. Your fashion is giving me.
America.
You're not. I swear, you look good.
I was like, first of all, this shirt is great. Okay, this is SpongeBob. Like, I got this from Target. Okay.
No.
I mean, yeah, SpongeBob is cool, but you look like a giant ass kid.
No.
If you're a
It's giving
grown
me
ass
some-
man.
an
I mean, I don't know.
African
It'd be
that's
different
like
if you had like one of those
senior
hood
Forget it,
SpongeBob
this
ones
actor.
or something. I would
He's an actor.
wear something like that.
Two of you.
Wait,
I'm not
wait,
involved.
don't
You guys
bring
have
it,
your
don't bring
conversation.
it.
Leave me out.
As
I'm
like
feeling like an African that
But I
was
got a
raised in
cactus.
Africa.
This is
Okay,
some,
you don't dress like that. But then I'm trying not to judge you because you're from Zambia,
get rid
and
of
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not extremely
shade.
familiar.
Honestly,
is,
even in Kenya,
Yeah.
guys dress
that
like
was
this.
epic.
I think
West African guys do fashion.
West
when I
Africans-
first moved from Ghana to the States, I dressed similar to you.
fuck with
West
them.
Africans.
When did you come here? When did you come here?
2018.
So you went to what school? Like, did you go to high school here, college, or what?
Yeah.
I did so. I've been primary school, high school. I did everything back in my country in Zambia.
What was the
Then
name
I-
of your teacher in primary?
I had so
I'm
many
like,
teachers.
man,
What you did? So you moved there for college?
pointing at me like that.
College at 2018.
On what kind of visa?
Student visa. What
kind-
else? What other
okay.
visa do you?
What's it called? What's it called?
You should know this.
F1.
Okay.
Green card.
Okay.
Okay.
If you asked
Oh,
me that
is
question,
that
I would have failed because I didn't come on student visa.
What did you
How
come
did
with?
you come on?
What did you come
I
on?
come here because my grandparents have been living here. So
I
they come,
apologize.
my dad, me, they come for us. Like,
So you
so
guys
we
got
just
green
come
card?
here as green card holder.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part about living here as an
cannot.
African?
One thing that I found a little weird but not hard was the fact that
See,
Americans
I had, like-
enjoy cold food. Like, food just left on the table. Yeah, like cold pizza. Or like just leave there. I like my food hot. If I feel like most Africans.
They don't
eat
have bad
their
skin
food
though,
straight from
because
the
that would
pot.
suck.
First of all,
I
when I
can't
first
get a
first
beard
got
and
here,
have
you people were
horrible
kissing in
skin.
public. That
What
was
year?
rubbish.
What year did you get
That's
here?
the grade was 2015.
Honestly,
2015, 2018.
2018.
Last year, 2022.
2013. You came just last year.
Yeah.
Really?
So they weren't here for like the hard part, because when you guys came, like Africa was already kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Way back when we were here, like
Yeah, I
we
came a
actually
decade
did
ago.
those things.
I don't know
Yes,
how would I
yes.
don't think I would have
But
done
and
high
one-
school
one-
out here.
African booty
One of the things
scratcher.
I-
You guys are walking to school, riding on elephant to school.
Yeah.
It's just
Or are they talking
you
about
have to play
racist
here
comments?
for like the hard part, because when you guys came, like Africa was already kind of cool.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Way back when we were here, like
Yeah, I
we
came a
actually
decade
did
ago.
those
2015.
Honestly,
2015, 2018.
2018.
last year, 2022.
2013. You came just last year.
Yeah.
Really?
So they weren't here for like the hard part, because when you guys came, like Africa was already kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Way back when we were here, like
Yeah, I
we
came a
actually
decade
did
ago.
What are they
those
talking
things.
I don't know
about?
how would I
yes.
don't think I would have
But
done
and
high
one-
school out
one-
here.
African booty
One of the things
scratcher.
I-
You guys are walking to school.
They would call each other that because, like, I remember being. I don't think I was called that, but I've heard like black jokes of African booty scratcher and shit like that. So they calling each other that. That's kind of fucking wild. Cause I ain't never called another nigga a African booty scratcher.
Riding
Yeah.
on elephant to school.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah, no, you have to play along.
Come.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm an outsider twice because I came here and like in my school there's a lot of black students, so I'm like, there's black people like me. But once I say I'm African, it's like I'm not even like the other black people, I'm separated from them. So
If they, I feel sorry for anybody that came from Africa that feel like that. Because why the would people in America not? Now this is the thing though. In my experience, they tend to be like Americanized, or not Americanized, but Africans that have came over here that I have dealt with. I'm not saying all of them, but some of them seem, and I think it's just natural. I can understand like the part of being like, just more solid, more serious about shit. I can totally understand that. But like some of them just seem rude, and I feel like they don't try to be rude, but like they don't see it in the American way. So, it's like that type of thing, which, I feel like a lot of Americans, or some Americans, that's why things get out of hand when people say some racist shit, instead of just be like, you know what? it's not all of you motherfuckers, but some of you motherfuckers be doing this and that and this and that and this and you know, it's like used to be more like that. I mean, without being hostile, you know, there's no reason to be freaking hostile, you know. But I mean, unless somebody's, you know, is trying to fuck with you. But yeah.
Since I lived here for so long, it was like the cultural differences. Like my parents didn't let me do anything, right? Like couldn't go
No
to like parties, couldn't spend the
sleepovers.
night at friends' house. Even like at a certain point, like Jordans, things like that. My dad didn't want me to come
To
be
protect
like one of those yo guys. So like
Oh,
they didn't want me
yeah.
doing
They
any
did
of
not
that
born
culture.
you
mean,
right.
Yeah, so
I
like certain
feel
things
that,
like he
though.
would just not let us even wear because what it would like represent.
The brands, it's kind of messed up to say you can't wear, but like the way young men dress since the 90s, uh, you know, I understand that part.
So I think for me that was like the hardest thing, not being able to like fully integrate and going to school and still kind of being an outsider. But I'm like, but I've been here. Like I'm basically African American, right?
I wanted to add one small thing, also like pronunciation.
Now, that's the thing. I think people that have been in America that are black should call themselves Americans. And then they call themselves African American. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, da 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 da. I'm just saying, like, they're literally African American at that point. We've been American because we've lived here our whole life, okay? So I'm a blessed American, okay? And all of you that have lived in America are too. I don't even get that either. It's like, yeah, we all have love for the mother. I got, you know, the motherland necklace. So it's like, you know, I understand that, but I'm just talking about the motherland and like it's natural, you know, I don't know where I'm trying to get at with that, but I just be hating the fact that like everybody be into it instead of just like bringing people together. Motherfuckers just want to go in the opposite direction. I'm gonna stop being talking.
Words when I first came.
Just
There's
play the
certain
rest
times
of
that
it. Can hear
people,
you.
you start talking and people stop paying attention to you just because they don't understand what you're saying, and then that makes you a little bit more timid, you know.
Like I can't even order from
See, but
drive-through, okay?
those are just people who you should not be around because it's like, I mean, if you're interesting enough and I want to get to know you enough, I'm not gonna just dip because I don't understand what you're saying. I'm gonna try to do my best to I'm gonna pull out a translator. I'm gonna pull out whatever paper, anything. So
Because
I
if you come
guess
to
it
the
just
front, I'm
depends
not
on who
coming
it
to the front.
is.
You're going to hear what I'm saying. 2 order burger, 2 party. They want-
See, and that's the thing too. I ain't never had when I used to work in retail, which I may go back into. I don't know. Anyways, but when I was, you know, we had a couple of and this is why I'm saying I've never really had a bad experience with Africans and my line of work or anything. They've actually all been pretty freaking nice to me, but it's just the fact of like if you weren't educated enough, you would kind of think they're assholes. You know, that's what I was trying to kind of get at. And some of them are assholes in a way that they're not even. I know they kind of because some things, you know, some people do that may not be accustomed to. You know, it's like that type of is what I was trying to get at. But for the most fact, I ain't never had an issue with them, so I don't want nobody to ever think, oh, TinyL doesn't want to, you know, mess with Africans or anything like that. But I've actually had good experiences with them, you know. And I forgot where I was going.
You'll be okay.
Okay, I feel like for me, it was making friends. I feel like Americans are very open. Like you meet them, they'll tell you about their
whole
divorce,
life.
their every single thing that has happened in their life, and then they give you the number in your mind. You're thinking, oh, we're friends, we're cool. This is it. Like we're locked in. This is for life. Tomorrow, they don't pick up your phone call. I said, oops.
That's so
What's
true.
greet you in
That's,
the hallway?
I said,
Yeah.
and they even walk
Damn.
past. I said, oops.
he had the African attire, and I just felt like that was too obvious.
Dude was looking fly.
Every
I
time I
dug it.
look at that table, and I need to vote, I just see you, okay?
Elizabeth. She started like pressing Sam. You can see he was getting nervous. Like he started.
All right. Sorry about that. Freaking stuff to make room, but hopefully this is good. But anyways, I don't even know what I was saying before it went off. So yeah.
Started like fumbling in his answers. I was like, yes,
Should've
it's
been
like
done with
Auntie
this
is actually
video.
peppering him now.
And
Like, he doesn't know what to do.
I'm barely gonna edit this video either. I don't care. All of
Between
you better watch it
Sam
and like
and
the
Sadiq,
freaking
I'll give
video
the
or
rest of the
dislike
group
it. Just
1 minute to deliberate
to
which
show me
you
that you
want to
watched
vote
it.
off.
Vote wisely.
Oh yeah. Also follow me at on Twitter. I'll put it on the screen when I said this. But yeah, follow me on Twitter.
He did say that. I would never.
Follow me on Twitter.
Never
I
compare
would
to
never
Wakanda.
compare
Yeah,
my
I would never
accent to
say that.
Wakanda.
I know
Ghanaians
what
are
he's
like
saying,
Muslims.
though. I know what he's saying.
I feel like you're coming from the perspective of you're Kenyan and nobody can defend you the way we can
Yeah, because
defend
we're defending
ourselves.
each other
I
almost.
get-
Well, she doesn't agree, so
Yeah,
like, we
but
should.
it's 2 against 1, so.
All right.
That was hot.
I hope I don't cry after this, okay?
West Africans are always rigging election. I'm sorry.
I tried.
Just the agenda, I saw it.
Seriously, I actually thought I was out.
West
I actually thought I was
Isn't the
out.
That was
But-
so snaky. I felt
isn't the other guy an actor though?
so betrayed because, like, I'm the most African.
Please raise your hand.
That's what I'm saying. He sounded like that from the get-go. The other dude was able to switch it up. That would at least be like.
It's up to you guys.
But he can easily switch it up versus this guy who sounds the same since the damn beginning. But okay.
If the lights turn green, you caught the mole and you win. If the lights turn red,
I feel like
you
it's
catch
red.
them.
It's homeboy in
You're
the
still
African
game.
shirt, as she said.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, I knew it. It's African shirt at the end. Right side, dreadhead,
There's something she
twist
said.
head, whatever you
Can
want
the
to call
mole
it.
please step forward and reveal themselves? 3,
It's his ass. Really?
Way too impressive. I'm sorry, please forgive me.
But I'm still a Niger guy, true and true. Almost
We don't
everything today I
believe
said
anything you
was
say
true.
now.
The only difference is that I
I
was
don't
actually
believe
born here.
you.
And then I went back for like 2 years.
I knew it.
And then I came
I
back
knew
to the
it.
States and stayed.
My brother, I will punish you, okay?
Amen.
Damn, I feel bad.
I guess. All right. 6 Africans versus 1 African American, which I guess he would be truly an African American. Anyways, yeah, like I said in the beginning, I'll put this link in the description, and yeah, comment below. Let me know where you're from, or if you're African, or what you thought about any of my points in this video today. Hope you had a great day. Why do I keep looking right here? I gotta look right here. I'm sorry. Hope you had a great day. Bless you, and peace. Damn.